Loss minimization and the shutdown rule. Okay, we saw last time that the profit maximizing level of output is the level of output where marginal revenue equals marginal cost. However, what happens if the market price, remember we're price takers here, and the market price is so low that even at that marginal revenue cannot guarantee that we earn a profit. That is, even if we choose the best level of output, the one where marginal revenue equals marginal cost, we may be losing money. Okay, let's make this a little bit more concrete by using some of the equations we've developed in the past. Remember that total revenue equals price times quantity. Pretty simple. And profit is total revenue minus total cost. So let's substitute in for total revenue price times quantity. And for total cost, we'll substitute in average total cost times Q times quantity, which will get us just back to total costs again. Take the Q out, and you have Q times price minus average total cost. So what does this tell us? This tells us that if price is less than average total cost, our total revenue will be negative. P is less than average total cost, so that expression is negative, and so total revenue minus total cost will be negative. So we're losing money. As long as price is greater than average total cost, we're making money. So what happens if the price at the profit maximizing, quote unquote, level of output, at that level of output, P is less than the average total cost? The firm will be losing money. But since we're choosing the optimal level of output, the amount of money it loses will be minimized at that level where marginal revenue equals marginal cost. So we're minimizing our losses at that quantity, in this case where price is too low. However, since we're losing money, should we stay in business? Should we produce anything, or should we shut down? Here's a diagram before we go on and answer that question to kind of demonstrate what we're talking about. Here we've got, and once again, I apologize for the poor quality of my artwork. Here we've got marginal cost, average total cost, and average variable cost. At P1, we would choose the level of output where marginal revenue equals marginal cost, which is about here. We'd be making money at that. You can see that because marginal cost is greater than average. However, at P2, average total cost, we would once again find where P2 equals marginal cost. Notice that at that level of output, P2 is less than average total cost. So we would be losing money at that level of output, even though it's the best we do. Okay, so the shutdown rule is as follows. Take a look at how a situation where price equals less than average total cost. In other words, that we're losing money. And remember that in the short run, our firm will still have to cover its fixed cost, whether it produces or not. So if we shut down, we still have to pay our fixed costs. If we produce anything, we will also incur variable costs. So if the revenue we earn at least covers variable costs, any additional profit, that quote unquote, above variable costs will kind of buy down some of those fixed costs and minimize our losses. So if price is at least greater than average variable cost, we should produce even when we're losing money. as long as we're selling at a price above average variable cost, it's worth producing in the short run. In the long run, all costs are variable. So if the price in the market is such that price is less than your average total cost, you should shut down. Okay, let's do a concrete example to make this a little bit more clear. Suppose the market price for pizzas. You own a pizza restaurant, and the market price for pizzas is such that your restaurant is losing money. In the short run, you have to pay for the variable inputs, the flour, the other ingredients, the tomatoes, and the labor that you use. But you also signed a lease for the location of your restaurant. And that lease has to be paid whether you produce or not. Your landlord doesn't care what the price is for pizzas. So as long as you can cover those variable costs, you can put some more money against covering the lease, that rent payment that you have to make each month. So if you can cover payroll, you can cover the ingredients for making the pizzas, and you have a little bit left over, then you could put that towards your rent. But if you were to shut down, you would just be losing all of the rent, which would be more than you would lose if you stay in production. However, in the long run, you can think about that. Remember, that's the situation where everything is variable. So that's kind of like your lease comes up for renewal. You have the chance to change your fixed input, the location at that point. The previous fixed input is now variable. In that case, you completely get out of the pizza making business. You're losing money, and you're going to lose money even if you produce. So why would you produce at all? So here, look at our diagram again. At P2, we were losing money. But when we picked our best level of output, price was greater than average variable cost. So in the short run, we would stay in business at P2. But if price fell to P3, where we weren't covering average variable cost, in the short run, we would get out of the business. So here's our shutdown rule. And it's partially the rule for profit maximization, but also the rule for loss minimization. First, find the quantity where marginal revenue equals marginal cost. That will maximize our profits or minimize our losses. At that level of output, compare the price to average total cost at that quantity. If price is less than average total cost at that optimal quantity, then you're losing money. In the short run, stay in business as long as price is greater than average variable cost. It pays to stay in business as long as you're covering your average variable cost at your optimal level of output. However, in the long run, if price is less than average total cost, just get out of the business.